Hey guys, welcome to week 183 of the Super Mario World RomHack Races. Today's level is called Royal Gardens by Kaigem and is rated 4 out of 10 for difficulty. Kaigem has also made levels for the races before, and has 3 ROM hacks that are available on SMW Central, Shell Out, and the Rock and Roll Mario Show sets 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and get started. Instead of playing this, you could be reading War and Peace, a book in another language by Toadstool, telling you time and patience. I think that's a reference to something, but it's lost on me. And in fact, this entire level seems to be a reference to something else. It might be morsel levels, I'm just not sure. But anyway, we've got these piranha plants that come out of their pipes, and they shoot 2 fireballs at you. The jumping piranha that comes out of his pipe, he works basically the same way that other jumping piranhas do. If you're too close to him horizontally, he just won't jump at all. You could just barely see the fire flower in the top right corner of the screen there. I'm assuming at this point that it's a power-up that I want to grab, but as soon as I touched it, it just kills me instantly. So I need to hit the block underneath it to bounce it up and run underneath. This sniper plane up ahead, it's really cool because it's an obstacle that works on 2 layers, stopping me from going into the pipe in the first place, and serving as a hazard here where I'm bouncing off of that jumping piranha plant. This whole section has pretty good flow. It's kind of punctuated between just standard platforming movement and waiting in certain sections for survival with those piranha plants to shoot fire. Immediately after I come out of this pipe, I get a pretty good read standing on the very far edge of that donut block to drop it, and then we're straight onto the H. The 4 platform is basically free coming out of that pipe, but the 1 platform is a really tight gap. The bottom piranha that comes out of that pipe, I think he's just there to give me something to avoid as I'm waiting for those fire shooting piranhas to start shooting. Now I can't see anything past this pipe, so I know I'm waiting for the opportunity to spin jump off of this jumping fire spitting plant, and the rest of those bounces just kind of worked out. I was hoping that that was just a single fireball piranha plant, but I really wouldn't have had enough time to bounce off of him a second time if he did shoot just once. So I get to see the death fire flower again. I already know I have to avoid it, it's just a matter of how. It doesn't have much space, but then I notice that that's a turn block underneath it, and I'm able to just let it fall down as I'm jumping. I immediately think that I'm using the note block to go over that fire flower, but it's another case where I have to go underneath and then spin off of the next plant. By the time I realize what has to happen, it's already too late for me to make the move that I need. I'm just going to take a short bounce underneath this time and then spin quickly up top. You know the drill. Use L or R to spawn throw blocks. You must keep the mushroom to win. So this first attempt, I literally have no idea what I was even trying to do. But you can see the piranha plants coming out of the pipes in the bottom. With the message that I have to keep the mushroom, I need to keep bouncing back and forth between those 2 piranha plants. And it's pretty hard to do because those piranha plants, they work like most piranha plants you see, where they don't come out of the pipe while you are horizontally close to them. So you just really need to get into a rhythm of bouncing on one of them for a couple of bounces, back to the other, and then switch back and forth. The throw block is a little weird. I'm having a hard time getting it to actually spawn inside of my hand. I end up dropping it instead pretty often. Now this boo takes 3 hits. I've got the 3rd hit here. I take damage on the munchers, and I'm trying to jump from one pipe to the other, and my jump gives out in the middle. At least I've already got the victory fanfare playing. The downside to that is I'm now doing the rest of the fight with no music. But I've got the timing on these jumps down so well that I'm able to get it on just the next try. I've got plenty of time left on my iframes after the sprites despawn, so all I have to do is just wait in place. My time this week was recorded as 28 minutes and 22 seconds. That was enough for 8th place out of 14 racers who finished. It was a little bit of a shame that I jumped off the edge on that last attempt, but it wouldn't have made a difference for my position anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'm going to keep putting out these videos showing my part of every week's RomHack Race. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more here on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitch and TikTok. My links are down in the description.
It's over!